What is up, fellow YouTubers? So it turns out that the Cassidy Boone story was fake. According to Snoops.com. Which is good, because I was kind of concerned for a second. Excuse me. I was kind of concerned for a second, because I'm like, there's no way. Unfortunately, there are people who think like this, but yeah. It was just a parody or some shit. And I don't know why you'd want to parody something like that. That's just, I don't know, dude. If she was doing it to be funny, then it wasn't very funny. You know, if she was doing it to be a parody or what have you. I don't know, dude. Like, I like satire to an extent, but you know, lying and making up a rape story, that's not satire. That's just stupid. Oh yes, speaking of wands, I'm about to go and get those put in the mail, or get them tubed up and processed. I'm going to type out address labels and get them in the mail. No, if they don't get there before Christmas, I apologize. But I will get them in the mail today, and I guess hope for the best. Right now I'm having a quick pick-me-up, saying fuck the holiday blues, I'm having a drink. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. No, it was 5 o'clock this morning, so... That mango jack is delicious. How do you make it? You mix Monster Mango Loco Monster Juice, the Mango Loco Juice from Monster, and you mix in just a splash of this stuff right here, this Jack Daniel's Old Number 7. It's good. Probably not the healthiest drink combination in the world, but you live once. Might as well enjoy it. Cheers, YouTube. No, unfortunately, a lot of people get really depressed around the holidays for their own special reasons. And, it truly sucks, you know. It really does. People get depressed around the holidays for their own special reasons. Unfortunately, not everyone is a huge fan of the holidays. Yeah. I mean, so I want to apologize to Cassidy Boone. I thought she was being serious. Turns out Snoops did an article on it and found out that The story was fake. It was done in satire. And I felt pretty stupid, YouTube, I'll tell you what. Eventually, I'll be getting a mini lathe and a shop vac. The vacuum cleaner I have right now is broken, so I'm probably going to invest into a shop vac here shortly, because that way I can vacuum my floor. And making wands is a great way to relieve stress, but it gets messy. The messiest part about making wands is carving them, you know. But this is my own personal wand, my own personal handheld. I put the tip to a claw ring right there by the handle, just for like an added touch of decoration, I guess. And it looks pretty cool. Now, a female friend of mine has asked me to make her a wand. That I can do. She likes leaves and she likes, you know, garden and stuff like that. So, if I get a set of wind chimes that has like little metal leaves on it, I can break those leaves off and glue them to the wand. If I could find something carved like that, yeah. And then, yeah. You know, one of my female friends, Kylie, I went to high school with her, very sweet girl, and, you know, she's taken, obviously, so before my fans get all excited, like, hey, she's asking you to make her a wand, that's a sign. Yeah. I'm not gonna charge her anything for it, just cause, you know, friends and family get a 5-finger discount when it comes to my wands. The 5 to 10 fingers it takes for me to make it. Yeah. The only thing, though, would be, like I said, waiting for the stuff I glue to it to dry. They make these little metal sculptures with leaves on it, and if I could find a trinket shop here in town that has a set of wind chimes that, or something that has like little metal leaves that I can break off and put onto the wand, that'd be awesome. Most definitely. What's up? I have a start on it right now, and this is what it's looking like so far. No, it's not complete. This is just a basic carve out of it, you know. But like I said, if I can find some metal leaves and kind of glue them from like around from here to like here around, just kind of going down, you know, that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe just like from like here to here, get some like metal leaves that I can glue onto here. Yeah. I mean, I can make really custom wands, it just takes a little bit longer. But she likes dark garden green, you know, she likes leaves. So this is the basic template for it. Yeah. I keep it up here for now until I can get more supplies to finish it. I mean, I have plenty of string, podge, and glue for the handle. But, and the funny part of it is I won't be able to contact her on Facebook until the 28th, 29th. That's when my ban gets lifted. But yeah, here in a bit, I want to skedaddle, get them wands tubed up, and get the orders completed. Give it a couple days for it to ship out. And after I get the wand shipped out, I gotta get some more sandpaper. Because I ran out on the last batch. Now, if you have a business, check out the competition. I saw a website called olivans.com, and they make custom handmade wands like I do, but they're a bit more professional. They use a lathe and stuff like that. Which, I mean, this doesn't look too shabby for a handmade wand. People ask to see it all the time. They see it sticking out of my pocket. What's that? I pull it out and they're like, hey, that's kind of cool, man. So I guess people, when they find out I make these by hand, they're like, that's kind of cool. I mean, it's made from a real stick. It's not a fucking chopstick. A lot of people on Etsy are taking chopsticks, rolling them really super tight in construction paper, and then gluing it with hot glue, painting it, and, you know, which, that's kind of cheating. You know, it doesn't, this is carved from a real stick, I'm just saying. Yeah, smack somebody across the head with this. You know. And those chopstick wands can break so easily because of how skinny they are. I try to produce wands you can stick in your pocket and that don't break very easily. Yeah. I do notice that my crystal scepters sell out a lot more quickly. I have noticed that. And I might try to include a crystal scepter in the next batch. I haven't done that in quite some time, but yeah. If I sold a crystal staff, I'd have to charge a lot more for it, just because it took a custom package to ship it in. Yeah. I don't even know if the United States Post Office has a box big enough to yeah. I mean, I saw one wand on Olivans Wands I wouldn't have mind buying if I had the money, but it was already sold out. Which makes me think I might get into thinking about getting a mini lathe for my workbench. But I literally have to get, oh, because I got a power strip right here. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna have to get a longer one though, so that way I can plug it into my workbench and, you know. I can remember when I was in wood shop at NC. I think the coolest thing I learned in wood shop was the lathe. Because the first thing I thought was, holy shit, you can make wands with those. You get a thick enough piece of wood. Just, yeah. I saw some dude make a wand on a lathe on YouTube, and it was like, not bad. And of course, it was one of those dads that likes to make stuff for their kids kind of thing, you know. Yeah. His dad on YouTube was making a wand for his daughter, so he put a piece of wood on a lathe, and I watched him carve it and engrave it and paint it and stain it. And by the time he got done making it, I was like, fucking hey, dude, that's pretty legit. I mean, these don't look exactly like the ones you'd see in Harry Potter. They're a little bit thicker, but they're still handmade. I use sandpaper, snippers, and a bark carving knife to whittle these out. And I sand them by hand. You know what I'm saying, YouTube. So, and I even podge them by hand too. I quit using sponge paint brushes to podge them because it's just, you know, it's extra money, you know. I'll dip the wand in podge and then just podge it by hand. It goes a little bit quicker, and that way I'm not wasting money on paint brushes that get gobbed up with dried on podge. Yeah. Now, if you're going to start a successful business, my advice to you is find a way to make your business work that's cost efficient and that gets you a good quality product that sells. And much like my last two jobs that I've had, the trolls tried fucking with my wand business. They tried so hard. Some asshole bought the KOBRAJFS Wands URL and was redirecting it to stupid shit. But despite all of that, my batch of wands still sold out. So, nice try, trolls. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, when I hold this thing in my hand, it actually feels like I'm holding a wand. I mean, people have been wanting me to sell wands on the internet for years. If I had $1 for every time someone asked me, hey man, you should sell wands. You selling wands? Hey man. And this gives me something to make a reasonable living off of. You know, the more subscribers I get on YouTube, that's one more customer. Yeah. Now, if you want to buy a wand, it's over on KOBRAJFS Wands over on Etsy.com/shop. Right now, I don't have any in stock because they all sold out. So, posting a batch of wands that has like 18 in them, and then lo and behold, within like 5 to 6 days minimum, they sell out. You can pay for a wand that's been blessed by a warlock, that's overpriced and ridiculously expensive. Or you can basically have a wand made by a warlock that's only $24, which ends up coming to like $26.66 after shipping. Really, that's, you know, a no-brainer. The last couple of months, trolls have tried really hard to fuck with my wand business. They're sitting there saying, "Oh, Gothic D's making wands. Can you believe this shit?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, I don't believe it. And even if she is, I don't care. You know, it's a free market. I'm always going to have customers for my wand business. I'm not worried about that right now. The last several batches of wands have sold very quickly. I know I'm going to have to claim this on my taxes next year. It is what it is." But yeah, you don't want to fuck with the IRS. That's just something that's kind of like fucking with a demonic spirit and having no magical ability whatsoever. It's stupid. Like if you don't practice magic, then don't fuck with spirits. I'm just saying that right now. Okay, you too. I'm just saying that right now. You know. Yeah. Because let me tell you something, YouTube. You fuck with Ouija boards, tarot cards, voodoo dolls, shit like that. It's all fun and dandy until whatever you're fucking with decides to come through from the other side and then wreak havoc on your life. When it comes to magic, you should walk before you run. If you're not equipped to deal with certain deific forces, then you should not fuck with them. Plain and simple. And I say this because, oh sure, anybody can go to church and pray on Sunday. That's easy as shit. But to sit down and fuck with magic, that's a much more complex thing. It's not as simple as getting on your knees and praying, you know. There's a lot to it. There's the science behind it, you know. Yeah. There's a bloody science behind it. That's such a pretty color, isn't it? Got some potion from the potion store. I want to stick this bad boy back in the fridge, because that'll be a nice little treat for later. I don't need to have a whole bottle in one sitting. That's... Nah, dude. No, this'll do it just nicely. Drink this while I'm on camera and then leave you with it. Now, because it is the holidays, I have made a peppermint wand. This is a wand that's colored with red and white stripes. Carla ordered this wand. It's going in the mail today. But I got some big ass hands, and yet even when I hold it in my hands, it's still a decent wand length. Yeah. And even though I despise Valentine's Day, I'll still do wands that are Valentine's Day themed. That might require getting some pink spray paint and making a couple of more feminine wands, but that's alright. That's how I know they'll sell more quickly. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if I can offer these handheld wands in like a bunch of different colors, it gives people option to choose from. And that's what people like. They like having variety. Yeah. If I was an alcoholic, I'd be like, yeah, let's drink that whole thing right now. But then I wouldn't have any alcohol to drink later, and that would kind of suck. So I'm like, save a little bit for later. Dude, these mango jacks are pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that mango loco monster juice and that Jack Daniels, man, that's good. You get the nice kick from the Jack Daniels, and then you get the kick from the caffeine. Yeah. Kiss my Asperger's, that is good. Pit bulls, much like AR-15s, get a bad name because of their shitty owners. Ooh. Wait. That's the whiskey talking. See, Jack Daniels makes me an honest son of a bitch. People are going on about how bad the AR-15 is, and I'm like, dude, I live in gun-friendly Wyoming, and we have, literally, there was one mass shooting at the college a couple of years back, but the asshole brought a crossbow and a knife to the college. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I tend to think, you ever notice that states with the strictest gun control have more mass shootings, and states like Wyoming that have a more looser tolerance on guns don't have as many mass shootings? I mean, Wyoming is very much a gun-friendly state. You can openly carry in a lot of places, minus schools. I mean, you want to walk into Walmart with a 1911 strapped to your side while you're doing groceries, no one's going to say shit. You can open carry, you don't need a fucking permit, you know? And because of that, crime for guns in Wyoming is super low compared to the rest of the country. I hate to be like that, but it's the fucking truth. Now, guns aren't the problem. People are the problem. You know, a gun without bullets is a paperweight. I'm just saying. Now, I keep my double barrel empty unless I have to use it. That's just gun safety 101. The nice thing about a break action shotgun is it empties them as fast as you can shoot them. It holds less bullets, so it takes less time to reload. Pump shotguns are pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind having a Mossberg Shockwave 12 gauge, a little pistol grip pump. That'd be pretty sexy. But maybe when I build my dream house, I'll make my gun collection a little bit more diverse, just because I'll have a shooting range behind my dream house for targets and clays and all that sort of thing. So on top of the clock tower videos, you'll also get videos of me shooting guns. So you know my channel's going to get more awesome when I build my dream house. You already know. The cooking videos, wand making videos. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. You know, someone sent me some free dog treats food in the mail. I'll give it to my family dogs for an early Christmas present. Why not? I'm sitting there going, why the fuck am I getting sent free dog food in the mail? Or free dog treats? Oh, it's because I wear a dog collar. Right. Because I'm goth and people think it's funny to pick on an autistic goth. Like, you don't see me tripping about it though. You know, because I'm used to it. By now, I'm used to it. You know, I stick out like a goddamn sore thumb. And quite frankly, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Yeah, I got one song I want to play that I know I can't get copyrighted on. YouTube is very finicky about copyright and playing other artists' songs. So I want to play Hell's Advocates song. I'm playing a fucking song from my new album. Check this shit out. This is a song called Smoking Cannabis in the Clock Tower. And it's a song about smoking weed in my dream house's clock tower and growing King Cobra's chronic in my basement and smoking it in the clock tower. Now, when cannabis becomes legal in Wyoming, I want to grow my own hybrid strain. Crossbreed like 8 different strains to make some beautiful and potent bud. Black Magic, Green Crack, Rainbow Kush, Fruity OG Kush, Durban Poison, Maui Wowie, King Bud OG, and Gucci Golden Cobra. And all 8 of those strains crossbred into one beautiful plant. Now crossbreeding it with King Bud would make the buds like massive. Guaranteed to get you stoned in 4 hits or less. Sativa Indica dominant hybrid strain. Like, I'm telling you right now, that would produce some pretty bud. And it'd be the tastiest bud you ever fucking smoked. I guarantee that. Yeah. I mean, if you live in a state where it's legal to grow 6 plants or less, you can legitimately make that strain if you keep it under 6 plants when you're crossbreeding. So yeah, if you live in a state where it's legal to grow and you want to grow some King Cobra's chronic, I'm down with that 100%. Let's make this strain a reality, man. I mean, the buds on it would be super big, colorful, flavorful. It'd be the prettiest, tastiest bud you ever smoked. I'm telling you right now, this would be some bud that would knock you on your ass, dude. You'd be sitting there like 4 hits later, you're like, damn, Danielle, this is some good ass fucking bud. Straight up YouTube. And if it wasn't illegal, I'd totally grow it right now. But super strong bud like that, you could give it to cancer patients, people who have high depression, you know, shit like that. The kind of bud, King Cobra's chronic would be the kind of bud that you could smoke for medical and recreational and it wouldn't matter which one you're using it for, it'd still be a good time. Yeah. Growing some bud that would win the cannabis cup. Yeah. Trust and believe that. This was the song I wrote after seeing the Ozzy Osbourne Stone Sour concert in Denver, Colorado. The parking space in which me and my concert buddy had gotten had a 3 and a 4 on it. It was parking space number 34. And I'm like, you gotta be shitting me. But, Smoking Cannabis in the Clock Tower. This is an awesome song. I like listening to it. It's catchy. It's in your face. It's aggressive without being too aggressive. Down an ounce if you're feeling froggy, then pounce. Yeah. Cannabis in the clock tower. To devour 4 pounds to an ounce with homies. I've been in the clock tower. I'm just saying, the way I want to have my clock tower set up. The bell tower, like in the belfry, the 4 bell tower shutters underneath the clock faces, underneath the 4 clock faces, are all going to open at the same time at the flip of a little light switch. So that way I can close it and open it pretty easily. Give you a nice view of the property while keeping you safe. You know, but freaking bell tower shutters are closed. Smoke a bunch of weed, hot box the fuck out of it. Get the belfry so fucking smoky you can't see the bells 4 feet in front of you, and then flip the light switch and boom, the bell tower shutters open up. All that smoke is. Yeah, dude. Oh. Yes. You picture the house from Haunted Mansion starring Eddie Murphy. That giant tower in the middle will be a clock tower. Kind of an Addams Family style house, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I got the plans drawn out for it on paper, so all I gotta do is hire a contractor when I win the lottery, hire a contractor, and hire a mirror clock to build it for me. All 4 clock tower faces will light up neon green at night. Oh yeah. My clock tower will be a little bit taller than the one in Cheyenne and a little bit wider to accommodate all them bells. 47 bells on a carillon, the 48th bell swinging on a hemp bell rope with a black and dark green Sally. Speaking bell ringer terms here, if you don't know what a Sally is, it's that tuft of rope, of cloth on the rope. When you see a bell rope, how it's got colored things on it to protect your hand from getting blistered when ringing it. Yeah. Every bell on my tower would have a pot leaf on one side, and the bells on the carillon would have a pentagram on the other side. The swinging bell would have a hooded cobra on the other side of the pot leaf. And it would say, "Music is a gift to the universe," underneath the cobra. Yeah, that'd be sick. Have that F2 that swings on from one side to the other. Boom. I'd have staircases climbing my clock tower, no ladders. Turn a candlestick lamp to the side and back to open the secret passageway in the wall. There's a staircase. You climb it. First floor, you get to the carillon room where you ring the bells. Door opens in the carillon room. Second floor, you get the belfry. And then you get a spiral staircase that climbs to the ceiling of the belfry, opens up a trap door, and then the third floor, you're behind all 4 clock tower faces. Simple enough. You walk in the front door, and to the left you see the parlor with the attached garage and the pipe organ. Yeah. Every last detail of my house, it's up here. And you don't even know the half of it, YouTube. When I build my dream house, it's gonna be sick. You don't even know the half of it. You know, doing the live video yesterday or the day before to get my last one sold was a good business decision. You want to hear the rest of the song, ITO. Down and out, you're chilling, rocking in the house. From the seas, I'm glad you know King Cobra's grind is the latest. Smoking with the clock tower to devour 4 pounds of friends, yes indeed. the clock tower. High up in the tower till your mind is bliss. It's a drug war can kiss fires. High up in the clock tower. Smoking cannabis in the clock tower. Okay, yeah, that's the that's the bloody whole song, man.